Okay, welcome back to the channel. Today you're going to see something special. But before we get started, just a quick note to clear up some confusion. The virtual jigging course on my website is not a subscription service or membership. It's a one-time purchase of a series of videos, a comprehensive technical breakdown on the fundamentals and mechanics behind the single jigging technique that I've developed over the years. This technique has accounted for more giant flounder from shore than I can keep track of. It's without a doubt the most proven method for catching keeper plus size fluke if you're fishing shallow inshore waters. Now, so far the feedback has been overwhelmingly positive, which makes me happy because I spent a lot of time and effort creating the course material and organizing the lessons in a way that everyone can understand. In any case, if you're interested, it's all on cookingandfishing.com, ready to go. Okay, I'm here waiting for Max to show up for a little exploratory fluke trip. Now, if you guys recall, last year our other friend Eric caught his shore mat PB on a lipless crankbait I provided, no less.
It's like 25 and a half. Yeah. Wow. That's like within 10 minutes of it. Here we go. I think he's good.
Now, obviously, Max was happy for Eric, but also focused on re-establishing dominance with an even bigger fish. And shortly after he arrived and started jigging, I heard a yell from up the beach. Where do you want it? Here? Holy, oh my God.
This is a personal best, easy.
Easy. Okay, what, oh my God, Max.
This is a fucking, oh my.
Dude,
Jesus.
that thing.
At least 25, right?
No. Turn it, okay. Yeah. Dude, more, much more. Yeah, leave it there.
26.
26.
That's
Oh my God. Man, just an incredible fish. And while I'm getting my phone and boga grip ready, Max is dipping her in water, keeping her in good shape. It's much easier to fully document a catch like this with two people around. And this fish is going to be over 7 pounds. Hang on, yeah. 7, over 7. So just like that, Max is back on top. Though I should note that Eric's PB was caught on a hard bait. And the argument put forth is that that's a rarer accomplishment than catching a 7-pound fluke on gulp. You guys can be the judge. I'm just happy I was there to witness 2 PBs broken from shore. Man.
I see him going out. Wow.
Wow. Well, I can probably end the video right there. I mean, I do end up catching a limit plus that day, but who cares after that fish? You see a fluke that size in person and you sort of lose perspective on your next dozen or so fish and start measuring 15 inchers thinking they might be keepers. It's happened to me before many times. By the way, I was experimenting with different GoPro settings and mounting options that day. So if the lighting seems a little uneven throughout the video, you can blame me for not expecting anything too special to happen on that trip. Now, as you notice, I was using the 4-inch grub, and 90% of the time I'm using the 6-inch jerk shad on the 1/4 ounce jig head, right? That's the bread and butter. But every now and then you do have to experiment. There's a lot of bait in the water and there's a lot of blowfish in the water. So the 4-inch gulp grub is more economical. They're also a little bit tougher. And as you'll see, they do catch keepers. Now, I should mention that the jig bite was pretty subtle that day, but my 7.6 AGS Steez transmitted those bites flawlessly, as usual. That rod paired to the new Shimano Vanquish, I really don't think there's a better fluke jigging setup on the planet. Now look how deep this fish choked that 4-inch grub, just missing his gill rakers. You guys saw how quickly I set the hook there. So if any of you are letting them eat when fishing with gulp, please stop. You feel the bite, you reel down and set the hook. The end. I'll leave a link up top to my hook set mechanics video. And by the way, my approach in that video and the level of detail is what you should expect from my virtual jigging course.
Giant tail.
Yeah, I'd say that's a keeper.
Yeah, that's easily 19.
Yeah.
19 and 4.
Thick. Oh. That's not a fucking robin. Not bad. They're so fat. They're like really thick, you know? Yeah. Close enough. It's like 19, I think.
That was a little pretty one.
Yeah. I can't tell if these are rockfish or sandfish. Alright, so we explored a little further and found this flatter section to throw the jerkbait. I don't think Max is even fishing at this point. He's just dreaming about his PB. Here I'm using the X-Pride B72 medium light paired to an Alpha's SVTW. This X-Pride 72ML has the perfect action for working these finessey deep diving jerkbaits like the zip-based Kara 80, the same jerkbait I caught my 7.5 pounder on last year. Yeah, I could see that fish was lightly hooked and I couldn't just drag her in. And by the way, that's the quickest I think I've moved in decades. Certainly the quickest you'll ever see me move on camera.
So pretty, dude. Yeah, wow, that one's really pale.
I got it. Yeah, almost
like
20.
almost 20, yeah, maybe 20.
It's
Yeah.
over 20. Alright, so we moved a bit more and I couldn't show any footage of this catch, but a decent one on the 6-inch jerk shad. Definitely catching keepers on different baits that day. And I'm going to end the trip kind of where we started the day, back throwing the jerk bait, and I'll catch my last keeper here. Definitely a fun day. I'm happy for the limit plus, but honestly, we could have caught 0 after Max's PB and neither of us would complain. Congrats again to Max. I know Eric's sharpening his hooks right now, and we'll see what the rest of the season brings. Okay, thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.